In this video, I'm going to talk about maintenance declaration and how to claim money sent to parents from Germany in your tax return. I will share what is maintenance declaration, who is eligible to receive support, what is the maximum claimable amount, and any other requirements you need to know about. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Essen. I'm a researcher based in Germany, and on this channel, we explore the strategies and tools that can help us reach financial freedom. If a taxpayer has high expenses than most of the taxpayers with similar income and assets as well as the same marital status, then there are extraordinary burdens. Expenses that cannot be avoided for legal, factual, or moral reasons and are necessary under the circumstances are considerable to be inevitable. These expenses obviously may not exceed a reasonable amount. There are many expenses that fall under außergewöhnliche Belastungen or extraordinary burdens. For example, medical costs, funeral costs, replacement cost after a disaster, and maintenance payments to those in need. So these maintenance payments fall under Unterhaltungserklärung or maintenance declaration. Who exactly is eligible to receive these maintenance payments? If you're liking the content so far, consider liking the video. It only takes a second and helps me out a lot. According to the German Civil Code 1601, relatives in a straight line are obliged to provide maintenance for each other. For example, a person living and earning an income in Germany can send money to their parents, grandparents, spouse, children, and in-laws. The maximum claimable amount is identical to the basic tax-free allowance, that is 9,408 euros in 2020, 9,744 euros in 2021, and 9,984 euros in 2022 per calendar year, according to the Income Tax Act, Section 33A, paragraph number 1. This is the maximum claimable amount, so anything sent more than that cannot be claimed under any circumstances for this category. That said, this amount is also dependent on certain other conditions. Let's get into these requirements. Firstly, you can only send money to your parents, grandparents, or in-laws who are older than 65 or, in case of being younger, are extremely handicapped and are unable to provide for themselves. They don't have any significant assets or income. That is, they don't have enough income to support themselves. If they have enough, then it doesn't matter how much you send back, it will not be accepted by the German tax office. If the income exceeds 624 euros in a year, the maximum claimable amount will reduce from 9,984 euros for 2022. The lesser the recipient's income, the better the chances of the tax office accepting your claims. Depending on the recipient's country, the claimable amount also varies. There are 4 groups for this. Based on which country group they live in, you can claim the whole amount, the half, 3/4, or a quarter. That said, you can stack the burden to increase the maximum claimable amount, as one can support multiple people who do not have their own income. For example, if one of your parents lives in group 4, you can claim a maximum of 9,984 divided by 4, which comes out to be 2,496 euros. But as I said, if you are supporting multiple people, you can increase this claimable amount. So now you know who can claim these benefits and what is the claimable amount in various countries. Next, we need certain documents to help us prove our claim. To prove the person being assisted actually deserves this help, we need to get a maintenance declaration form to be filled and notarized. This maintenance declaration form contains important information like personal details of the supported person, their economic situation, assets, and other important information. You can get this form by going to this link, then clicking Formula A to Z, go to the section U, then click Unterhaltungserklärung zweisprachig. To make your case even stronger, you can also provide any other document that can prove that the maintained person is in fact needy. An example could be a tax declaration in their home country. You can send the maintenance amount through any trackable method like a bank transfer or a money transfer service like Wise, as long as it is trackable. Additionally, the recipient should be the person being maintained, and the money should not be sent to your own account which the maintained person has access to. Remember, if you are supporting multiple people, you need to send this money separately. If you decide to give cash in hand, you need to make a receipt or a small document that you give the money in cash and get it signed from the person being supported. An important thing that many people ignore is the time of sending the money for support. Let me explain. The maximum amount of 9,984 is meant for the whole year. That makes 828 euros per month. So if you send this whole amount in January as a single payment, then that's okay. But if you send this amount in July or December, you cannot claim the support for the whole year. You can only claim a certain number of months depending on when you send the money. Best practice to claim the maximum amount would be a monthly payment into individual accounts of every single person being supported. This can fortify your claims of actually supporting the needy persons and show concrete arguments of a monthly support system from your side. Sending money home to your parents is only one small piece of the puzzle. In this video, not only do I show you step by step on how to actually file a tax return, but I also share some valuable tips on how you can get the most possible return. Thanks for watching, bleib gesund, and I'll see you in this video.